Down here in the southern Savage Divide is a little place called Lake Eloise. So it's a nice place. This is one that I would hate for them to change and throw a bunch of garbage at, though I do see that potentially happening in the future. There's only like one thing of lore here. I'm going to be attacked while I'm pulling this webpage up. There's only one thing of lore here. One note. Savage Divide. Lake Eloise. Oh, there's also a magazine here. Huh. Oh, those are the rad stack. I was like, what's that noise? So when I was originally going to record this, I already went around the outskirts, and there was nothing I could find. So we're not going to worry about going around the outskirts. Hello! Here they are. Let's pull them back a bit so they don't explode over there. But also I can't use explosive ammo because I don't want to damage stuff, you know? Get closer here. The one thing that I will say that's around the outskirts is a lot of berries. If you need yourself the specific berry, its name I can't. Firecracker berry. There we are. Oh, I could have just pacified it. If you need firecracker berries or blackberries, there's a lot. Alright. So now I should be able to explore for a bit for the next enemies. So there are floaters and there are bugs. I'm going to go ahead and cross the bridge over to the main campsite. So right here, we've got a wood pile and a barbecue. We have a cooler next to a bicycle and a bear-proof trash can. It's a fishing rod and a guaranteed fisherman's hat. And a tent. Oh, there's more of you. Oh, that's cool. Come over here, guys. There's like 6 or 9 of them here. Oh, I don't want them to explode. That was the whole point of that. They're gonna ruin all of the scenes. Oh, I'm so stupid. But I can't just pacify them non-stop. Get over here. If they didn't explode, this would be like so much easier, right? I don't think there's anything right here you're gonna mess up. Okay. Those two are gonna wear off soon. I'm just going to have to keep pacifying them. So there's cans of pork and beans because they're camping. Chair has been knocked over. Maybe I can get through this without them having to explode. There was a scene over here. I'm hoping they didn't knock it over. Nope, it's fine. A woman out here fishing. Perfect thumbnail scene. So she's got her cigar, her fisherman's hat, her fishing rod. Look, they even made a thing for it to sit on. She's got her bucket and a ruler. Chem cooler instead of just a normal cooler. Give me a sec. Pacify this guy again. There is a pile of wood next to this barbecue and a bubblegum bear in this pram or stroller, which implies they had a baby here before the bombs fell. Because of course they did. Gotta keep it sad, right? Right, Bethesda? There is a bear-proofed trash can. I guess it's not to keep it sad, it's to make it realistic. There were babies that died during the bombs. We've already gone over that one. Excuse me, guys. I think that's it for this main island, and I can leave these guys behind. You can get some sap on that tree. Here's another bear-proof trash can. Nope. Good thing I didn't leave. There's another scene down here. So I only went around the outskirts so that all of this other stuff could stay fresh to me. So it is another scene. Involves a skeleton lounging in a inflatable tire or ring with a bunch of beer. Back here is another firecracker berry and some glowing resin. Let's go ahead and get out of there so I don't aggro to them anymore. Just to be safe. And you can also get a lot of blood leaf, so bear that in mind. So there is something over there against a wall, but it ties into that location, which is why I'm not going to include it. I know someone might mention it, but it actually plays into a different location, even though it's listed on the web page as being part of this location. Also, there is a fissure site that does spawn a Scorch Beast, so another reason I don't want to go over there. Scorch Beasts are annoying. I don't like them. But we'll go over there near the end to make sure there's nothing right there. So let's continue around the island here. Not the island, but the bank. Ain't nothing there. Return to this side. We can see a bunch of rocks. There are going to be insects over here. But here's a house, a little lake house, that a settler will spawn in and work on. Yes, I did see the bridge or the dock over there. I will go to that. Though I don't think there's anything important here. Nothing underneath. Nothing on the top. It's kind of just a bridge that leads to the Scorch Beast thing. And then there was nothing up here, because I traveled up that thinking, hey, well, there kind of is. It's just a raft. There's no body. There's no skeletons. There's just a deflated raft. Hey, Foshnot Days. Starting. So here is the only piece of lore, and scavenger. And it's in this house. We can find bunk beds, a little doll, and a note. Little girl's note. Mikey keeps telling me that if I go out at night, the Wendigo is going to eat me. I'm not scared. I'll show him. So a little girl, not listening to her older brother about his speculation and rumors of a Wendigo, potentially went out exploring and then died. Because either the bombs fell or the Wendigo got her. It's hard to say because there's no Wendigo cave here. I do know that the Wendigo cave was not supposed to be placed here, but it was supposed to be placed around here. I don't remember exactly where, but it was supposed to be placed there, and they placed it here Because I guess it was too tough? I don't know the reasoning. But now we can head on down. Oh, right here. Picnic. See a woman lying on her stomach. Bunch of alcohol. Guessing she was on a picnic with this person here. Hard to say. There's a little dam from all the knocked over trees. Got a canoe, an inflatable ring. Settler hanging out next to this boat. Two jet skis, and then there's a camera. I don't know who was going to take the picture, as there is no skeleton next to the camera. Other than the skeleton of the person that is going to be taking the skis. And then did they just immediately hit a rock? Right? So they didn't even... I don't know if they died to the bombs or if he just hit a rock and then they died to the bombs. Crashed his boat, like, immediately. Okay. Yeah, and then there's two jet skis here. The bugs are on this side. I haven't heard them yet. Ow! What was that? Is that just the random damage it'll hit you with for no reason at all? Oh, there's some steps up there. Across this little makeshift bridge to Terabithia, we have a person in a tire swing. Oddly enough, we cannot push. There's another little inner tube. Lunch pail. Another fishing rod. And that's about that for that tiny little nook. Let's get my gun out. It's almost bug time. We'll follow that creek upwards, though I don't believe there's anything there. There's nothing here. Let's go to these tiny little areas among these rocks. Nope. Nothing among those rocks. Okay. There's a raft with some beer bottles on it. Another inner tube with a skeleton. Seems to be it for that. Is it one of you? Okay. We'll go back to where we started, which was right over here. Radstagger's still there. Ooh, watch out for those berries. If you step on them, they do hurt you. Not a lot of damage, but they do hurt you. Critter spawn. We can see there's frogs here. Nothing here. Dun, 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 dun. That's the good music. I don't believe there's anything over here either. I think we're pretty much done with the location. I'm still going to explore it just for the sake of it. That should be it. Oddly enough, the bugs have not attacked me. Are they not here? Some silt bean. There's lots of flora out here. Yeah, no Wendigo. I think it would have been nice to have a Wendigo somewhere. Because now I'm trying to think, what was on the island before they added floaters? Was it bugs? Was it a bear? Because it wasn't a Wendigo. So I do remember when I first ever came to this location and read the note, I went looking for a Wendigo and never found one. And the bugs never spawned over here. There is a little bridge. Apparently there's a warlord here. Oh, this is a random encounter hotspot. It's an assault encounter. So one team's going to come from that direction, and one team comes from this direction. Right? Is it an assault encounter? I got them all? No, all but one. I don't see another team coming over. So I guess it's possibly just a travel encounter? Who can say? Let's follow this creek a bit. Though there's nothing at the end. Just kind of a... free flows down into another smaller lake. It doesn't have a name. Also doesn't have any scenes or significance. Like, this is where you would have put the Wendigo, right? Or something. There's a radstag there. So it's either a radstag or a critter spawn. We'll never know what happened to the little girl. Because then it branches off again into another lake. Now I'm just lake hunting. Like, I didn't do all of this in my initial thing. I just went around to see if there was any important stuff. This is all campable, I believe. You just can't place it in the water. But there's nothing out here. Oh, random encounter, a scene encounter. But it'll net you, the scene encounter will net you a power armor frame, some explosives. It is, of course, right here on the map. Now we're here in another big old lake. This is one where if you want to camp out on the lake, it's a good spot. Because then you'll be out on the lake itself. Now we're at the edge of the map, so I think that's it for here. There's no scenes, there's no nothing. It's just a beautiful little lakeside for you to build your camp at. Near a random encounter hotspot. Oh, jump up. Come on. There you go. You can do it. I believe in you. We're going to get back up there and those super mutants are ready to fight. I just need to check that spot near the fissure site, even though I know there's nothing there. Stepped on those berries. Still a little surprised that no enemies came from the other side. Oh, and the super mutants have despawned because I got too far away from the random encounter without engaging. Okay. I'm trying to remember, were there scenes out in the water area? I don't think so. So all that's left is this bank here, and yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing there. The only other thing left ties into the Vantage? Not the Vantage. What is this one called? The Bounty. So that's it. We leave the Lake Eloise in the hopes that it's not ruined by upcoming DLC. Even though the only thing there is a single note, so they could just leave that alone and do whatever they want with the rest of it. We take our leave.